Hello everybody, welcome back to Battleground Minecraft. We are officially in the second week of the regular season. We have the Titanium Tigers and the Feral Foxes. The Tigers have Typo, Layla, and Dispy Nobody. Feral Foxes have Jake, Paparito, and V-Ray. So the Foxes right now are in first place with 5 battle flags. The Tigers are not too far behind with 3. So we'll see which team can get the victory here today. Today's game is called Arrow War. So teams are going to each have full leather. They do have a swift sneak on their armor as well, and they're going to have a flame bow with infinity. And the goal is that teams are going to take turns during the rounds being the shooters and the catchers. If you are the shooter, you have to, one player from your team must shoot an arrow over the wall and it must land into the playing field of the enemy team. If you're able to do that, you'll score a point. Now, if you are the catcher, the catching team must catch, aka get hit by the arrow, and if the catching team gets hit by the arrow, they'll score a point. Couple extra rules: if it goes out of bounds, if the arrow goes out of bounds, no points. The catching team can try and get hit out of bounds to get a point. There is an invisible ceiling about 15 blocks above the wall. If it hits that, it'll be out of bounds. If it goes out of bounds, the enemy team becomes a shooter. If you hit the wall once, it'll be a redo. If you hit the wall twice, the enemy team becomes the shooter, so you'll lose shooter possession. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else important. If 2 players on your team shoot, that's a violation, and the enemy team becomes a shooter, and it'll be up to my discretion on what happens to see if a point is given or not. But typically, the shooting team will not get a point in that manner. First team to get 10 points will win the round, and obviously, as we do it always, best of 5. So, let's see. Let's get some team interviews in here now. Screw it, Dis, come over here. All right, Dis. So I was informed that you got some wings with you right now.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those wings from?
Pretty good. I'm celebrating a bit early. Oh, Wingstop, man.
Oh, Wingstop. What'd you get? Honey barbecue, lemon pepper?
Pretty close. Honey.
What was it? Honey?
Yep.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Did you get fries with that?
Yep, of course. You know it.
Good. Good.
You
Now.
get the latest fries.
I'm celebrating early. You know what you did? It's already wrapped. Oh, you can have a fry.
Did you get loaded fries?
Huh? Which fries?
Did you get loaded fries?
Nah.
Yeah.
Alright, I just hate you now. Fuck
All right.
off.
Well, Dis.
Fuck shit.
Tigers right now, 3 flags on the board. Defending champions going up against the #1 team right now in the league. Thoughts on the game?
Pretty good game. I think I take the flag from these guys.
Oh, you want to take the flag? Knock them down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take their flag, and I'm gonna get mine.
Well, I mean, if you do sweep them today, there'll be, I think, a 3-way tie for first, which would be you. I think
That's the goal, man.
Yeah, I think it would be you, the Foxes, and the Alligators. Pretty sure. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Jake, Foxes on a big-time roll right now. 5 flags, ahead of the pack of everyone else. Now, I will say that last season, when you guys did well in the first half, you didn't do well in the second half. How do we change that going to the second half of the season for this season?
Most of our team are very similar in ways that won't be mentioned now. So I think we win, and this is about shooting, so we win again.
So, like, subscribe, and share by merch if you can, and now let's get into the Arrow War. Now, Jake, since you are here and you are the team captain, who do you want going in this first round?
Pop and Ray.
Okay. All right, Daniel. Now, no foul, no wither. So, who do you want between the 3 of you going into the first round?
Me and Dust.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be helpful. The first round of the Arrow War. Let's start it. Now the Tigers are going to start. That is way out of bounds, so the Foxes are now the shooting team. And that is out of bounds. And now the Tigers are back to the shooting team.
TJ, I would beat your ass on this, just saying.
You sure about that? I'm not sure. I think I have pretty good field of view, even though they're not viewing anything. Alright, so these guys are contemplating their move. Alright, here we go. That's a redo. We're gonna redo number 1. And nope, no points. Back to the Foxes. And here we go. See, they shoot an arrow. Nope, a redo once again. And they shoot over again. These guys are having difficulty with the aiming part. Actually, so that went out of bounds, so now it's the Tigers' turn. And way out of bounds goes, these guys are having a little difficulty knowing when to shoot. And here goes the first one. That is a point to the Foxes. And here goes Daniel with a long shot. Oh, does that count? No. That is out of bounds. No score. And so we go to the Foxes.
How many points do they need again?
They need 10 points. And we got a high arcing shot here, and that's another point to the Foxes. That was a diagonal shot from across the lane. Remember, these guys do have to stay on the field of play when they shoot. And another shot. That is out of bounds. No shot.
Was Daniel on that block?
Daniel was on the block. He was on the edge of it. We got a high arcing shot once again, and that's going to be another point for the Foxes. That's 3-0 for the Foxes here. And that's a wall. That is a wall, so they get a redo. That's another wall. So now it goes back to the Foxes to try to expand their lead here. Over to Ray and Paparito. Just letting them know sometimes we got a shot close to the wall, and that's another point for the Foxes, 4-0. Here's a shot for the Tigers. Oh, and the V-Ray able to get hit there. That's able to catch the arrow. And here goes the Tigers, 6-0. Incredible. V-Ray with an amazing catch. Here goes another one. Oh, but the Tigers get the point now. And that is an out-of-bounds shot. And that is an... Oh, that's a point for the Foxes. And redo. Here goes a shot. That is a shot for the Tigers. It's 7-2. And that's a wall shot. They get one redo. High arc to the back. Foxes get it. It's 8-2. Here goes a shot by Typo, and that'll land in the field of play. But the Tigers are going to need to start making some catches here with the arrows. V-Ray, the main shooter. Here goes a possible one. No, that is a shot. 9-3. The Foxes need one more point to clinch the round victory. Oh, but the Tigers stay alive here. Tigers stay alive. It's 9-4. Tigers need to now catch this arrow. Otherwise, it's done. Oh, unless the Foxes mess up here. We got a wall shot. High arcing shot. And that's out of bounds. Out of bounds. Tigers still have an opportunity here. And... oh, let me see that. That was out of bounds. Out of bounds. And that is it. Foxes win. Alright, Jake. You saw how well the Foxes did here in the first round. I know V-Ray was doing a lot of shooting here, but 1-0 lead for you. What do you want to do?
Yes. Me and Ray.
Okay. Wolf Spider. Now, what are we doing the second round?
We're keeping it the same.
Keep it the same, alright. Alright, Tigers lost the first round. Foxes have a 1-0 lead. We start with a fresh score. Jake comes in for Paparito. And we'll see if the Tigers can clap back here in the second round, or if the Foxes will maintain momentum and take a 2-0 lead. Let's find out what happens. Emmy, start the game. Alright, here we go. And that is a way over... That shot is way out of bounds. So it's now the Foxes' turn. High arcing shot! And it'll be the Foxes' first point of the game. And once then Daniel... Whoa.
Not doing that.
Chill out.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I thought.
And that's a arcing shot. 2-0 lead. No, we're good, Amy. We're good.
Okay. I thought you were gonna start there.
That is a... Wow, that no shots falling right now for the Tigers. And another shot near the wall, and that's going to be another point for the Foxes. 3-0 here. And we got a shot by by Dis, and that lands. And so the Tigers will now score a point. It's 3-1. We got a shot at the wall, and that's going to fall for a Fox's point. Tigers are now... Typo takes the shot. That's going to fall for the Tigers' point. And Rero take it in the middle of the field. It's 5-2 Foxes. And that's going to be a shot at the wall, so they get one redo here. And Daniel's going to shoot that way over yonder. No points for the Tigers. And now it's back to the Foxes. V-Ray doing a little strategy here. Right over the wall! And craftiness from the Foxes gives them a 6-2 lead here. Back to the Tigers to try to get some points. What can they do? A long arcing shot, and that'll fall in. And the Tigers are 3 points behind. And looks like V-Ray, the Foxes are stuck with the strategy. We've got a shot here. Nope. That falls in for the Foxes. 7-3. And... back to the Tigers. Oh, that's a Fox's point. That's a Fox's point. Hold on. Hey, that's a Fox's point. It fell in your territory.
How?
I said you shot it in your own. You shot it in your own zone. That's a Fox's point.
Oh, motherfucker. So did they go?
It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, if you shoot it in your own zone, it's their point. Alright, so we had a little bit of mishap. Remember, if one of the rules is if they shoot the arrow in their own zone, it's their point. And we've got a shot here. Can the Tigers get it? No, Tigers win it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Jake, 2-0 lead for you now for the Foxes. One more. And you not only get the win, you go to sudden death. What's the call?
I'm gonna go Ray and Pulp again, right?
Okay. Are you two staying in? Or are you switching out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the Foxes now with a 2-0 lead. Tigers need this one to stay alive and not go to sudden death. I think everyone has the proper settings. Yes, they do. PvP is on, I believe. Yes, it is. Let's start the game. Alright, it's the Tigers' shot, and that's a fall in for the Tigers. Tigers will start with a 1-0 lead. Here go the Foxes, and they will get a point on the board. Back over to the Tigers. Oh, that's... Nope. Nothing. Double shot violation. No points. And we got a shot in. Foxes take a 2-1 lead now. Shot. That's a wall. Gets a redo. And we got another double shot. Double shot, no points.
Yep.
And Foxes will fall in for another point. And Tigers will once again shoot out of bounds. Tigers shooting themselves in the foot here. We got a high arcing shot here by V-Ray, and that'll fall in for a point. And out of bounds, the Foxes taking care of the Tigers here, and that's gonna fall in for a point. And Typo not able to grasp it. Here go the Tigers. They can fall in for a point. 5-2 here now. High arcing shot here, and that's gonna drop in. Ray doing most of the heavy hitting here for the Foxes. And who's gonna take the shot here? It's Just Be Nobody, and that's gonna fall in for a Tigers point. It's 6-3 now. High arcing shot. Oh, that's out of bounds. Out of bounds. So the Tigers have an opportunity now. Oh, Typo messes up. Typo's gonna shoot again, and there go the Tigers trying to make a run. It's a 2-point game now. 6-4. And that's gonna drop in. And wall shot. And double shot. Tigers again shooting themselves in the foot here. 8-4. And that's going to fall in for a Tigers point. 8-5. Tigers really need to play defense now. They need this. They need to catch these arrows. And that's a point. 9-6 now. And that is gonna do it. Foxes win it. Sudden death. The Foxes will take a 3-0 lead. And they get the victory. They go to sudden death. So, you will get your 6th flag. You are going to sudden death with a chance to smite down the current champions. What do you want to do here now?
We'll go for me and Ray again.
Okay. Alright, little conversation here. Obviously you know what's happening now, sudden death. What are we, what's the call?
I say we put, Layla in.
Alright.
You get with Layla in with who?
I guess me. I don't know where Typo is right now.
Okay.
I think he's a little angry, so
Oh.
I guess I'll take lead.
Okay. Alright, the Foxes have won the battle flag. They will be at 6. It is now time to see if Layla can make a difference on the Tigers. Now, I think, fun fact, I'm pretty sure Tigers have never been swept. So, will this be the day, or will they stop the streak of the Foxes? Let's find out. Emmy, start the game. Alright, Tigers are going to start again because they have lost. Remember that. They now need to win to protect. Wow, Emmy, Layla with the super shot, and that's gonna fall in immediately for a Fox's point. Layla again with the out of bounds shot, and here goes a high arcing shot. That's gonna fall in for the Foxes. 2-0. Rhea so far has been the only one to actually catch an arrow. So it's now the time. Wow, Layla again with a super shot that's way out of bounds. And the Tigers just not paying attention. Ray's going to keep doing this strategy. It's 3-0. And Layla, my god, she keeps shooting the arrows to the heavens. And the Foxes once again are gonna fall in for another point. 4-0 air. Tigers yet to score anything. Just Be Nobody also yet to take a shot. And here goes a shot that's gonna be out of bounds. No score for the Tigers. A little bit more accurate, but again, no out of. And that's gonna drop in. The Tigers just... oh, that's an arrow shot, so the Tigers get to score, get to go. Again. And a super shot once again by Layla. So Fox is looking to take control. Oh, the Fox is messed up here. V-Ray messed up. And a shot to the side from the wall. It's 6-0 Foxes, excuse me. And that is a wall shot. And a shot once again by Layla over to the moons. This be nobody not shooting at all. Here go the Foxes, and it almost falls in on Dispy Nobody for a hit. But 7-0 now. Layla being the main shooter here, trying to get some points going, and that'll fall in for a Tigers point.
No, it was... oh. Never mind.
That...
I thought that went out of bounds.
And Foxes are at 8-1 now. Layla, I think that's a wall shot. Once again, here she goes, and the Tigers will get a second point. Tigers really need to start getting some stops here, and that one more point for the Foxes in this game will go 4-0. Remember, the Foxes can also score if they get hit here by an arrow. And that's a point. 9-3. Did he get hit there?
No.
No, he did not. Oh, and that falls in. That falls in 4-0. And going on to the final round now.
Oh, dude.
There, that last one looks like it was in bounds to me. That's why I gave it.
No, you're good.
It don't even matter, bro. We fucking we won.
I don't care, but I call that. I'm gassed at that. I don't care if we don't get the point. I'm happy.
All right.
Yeah.
4-0 here. I will say in the before start of the round, I don't think the Tigers have ever been swept. So you guys have a chance to make history to sweep the Tigers for the first time.
Wait, we gotta play one more?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
It's best. Yeah, we're in the final round of the sudden death. So Jake,
Okay,
what's your
bet.
call?
We'll keep it on this.
Okay. All right, Tiger's going to start with the shots once again. Here we go. And we've got a shot. That's a wall shot. And we got a shot into the heavens. Not a good start there from the Tigers. And can they catch this one? No. Foxes score. Alright, I don't think the Tigers, I might have mentioned, I don't think the Tigers have ever been swept. And the Tigers tie it up here. 1-1. And that's going to fall in for a Foxes shot, excuse me. And that's going to be a point for the Tigers. 2-2 now. Oh, we've got a shot. Falls in for the Foxes. 3-2. That's a wall shot. And he shoots it to the moon. Not good here. That's going to fall out of bounds. And that's also going to fall out of bounds. And the Fox is going to score another one. 4-2 now. And that's going to be a hit for V-Ray. Foxes score it. And that's going to be another Foxes score. 6-2. And I think that was a... what was that? That's a shot. That is another Foxes point. Landed on the Tigers' turf. And the Foxes are going to score another one. 8-2, close to being swept. There goes another point for the Tigers. A shot by the Foxes. One more point and it's all over. And that's going to drop in for a Tigers point. Tigers need to lock in here. And they shoot it to the moon. Tigers still have an opportunity. Wall shot. And that's going to drop in. 9-5 here. And the Foxes, I think, are showing a little mercy to the Tigers here. And the Tigers, that's not going to drop in. And for the Foxes, are just shooting the arrows extremely into the heavens right now. I think the Foxes are purposely shooting it to the moons. We're still waiting on a shot here by the Tigers. And that's going to be out of bounds. And that's a double wall shot. And the Foxes are just trying to... I think the Foxes are trying to give the Tigers a chance here. Wall, that is a wall shot. Is that a wall shot? That... Another wall shot. I feel like the Tigers may have just given up here. And we're gonna give that point. You're gonna give the Tigers a point here. 9-6 here. 9-7 now. And here go the Foxes, and that is game. Alright, so the Foxes push ahead of everyone else in the first episode of the second half of the season, and we'll get the flag. But now,
Man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna play Bounty.
for the first time in the Tigers' history, they have been swept. And it's the second sweep of the season. And V-Ray, I think you said you would also do the honors of breaking the flag. Break the third one. You're breaking the wrong... There you go. There it goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a big shock here. The Tigers have been swept. The defending champions have lost a flag, so they are now at 2. Foxes ahead of everyone else. Good start to the second half of the season. They have 6 flags. We'll see you next time. Peace out.